Hello everyone, and welcome to the first of these video blogs from the NFFF. I'm Andrew Crook. For those of you who don't know me, I'm NFFF President. I've been talking to Stelios about these for quite a while, trying to find new ways to reach members and let people know what we're doing. And after talking to Alex McKeegan at the exhibition yesterday, I think probably now's a good time to start, just to get the message out and let people know what the NFFF does for them. I think it's always something we've been weak on, because as a board member we have our own businesses to run, and when we're not doing that we're dealing with stuff from the NFFF, and it's the bit in between, which is passing that information on, that we're probably the weakest at, which is something I'm keen to try and put right, because if you understand exactly what the organisation does, you'll see the value in the NFFF, because there really is nothing like it. And you might have seen we had a media story this weekend, which I was contacted on Thursday morning by the Financial Times, who wanted to do a piece on the potato shortage. Now, I know people have said they've seen it all before with potatoes yields down, but unless you're in business in 1976, you've not seen anything like this. It's definitely looking like the worst one. And this is compounded by fish prices, which we'll come on to, but you know, we are looking at paying a lot more for potatoes. And what happened, we had the beast from the east, followed by the really warm weather, which was great for everybody, but unfortunately potatoes didn't grow and they need the rain to bulk up as well. And then after that we've had the rain, which has caused secondary growth. So you end up with potatoes that shape like the dolly potatoes, which shape like bowling pins, or granddaughter tubers, which are small ones growing off the actual daughter tubers that we want. And then if you've got waterlogging as well, you end up with glassy potatoes. So they're the ones that are translucent. If you hold them up to the sky or to a light bulb, you'll be able to see through them. So and they're obviously no good for chipping. You need to throw them away. So all in all, it's looking like a firm year. And the FT run the story. I was contacted by the Daily Mail on Friday night at 6 o'clock, which is perfect timing while I'm Friday in the shop, as you can imagine. So I did that interview. The Sun also ran the story, and the Express. And then Saturday morning I was contacted by Sky News, who were looking to come and interview somebody. Now I was off Saturday morning, but I was working Saturday night and then travelling down to Kenilworth for the exhibition, but a little bit short staffed. So I did the interview. I had to give up my lunchtime off, but it was good. Kind of rushed as well, because I didn't have my laptop. They want me to do a Skype interview, and then I missed that slot because I had to run back for the laptop and come back to work. By the time I got here, there's a cameraman with a link, so I did it with an earpiece into the camera, just looking at a wall, pretending I was talking to somebody. So that were different. So anyway, hopefully the message has got out that we're going to pay more for potatoes. As I say, fish is expensive, catch is down at the moment. They're talking about cutting the quotas next year. So again, it's an expensive commodity, but all of that aside, we still charge too little for fish and chips. We still give too big a portion. It's too much for one person to eat. I couldn't eat a full portion of chips, and if you ever take one off and put it on a plate, you'll see the difference. I've actually done that. We've just launched perfectportion.co.uk, which is a microsite done by the NFFF. And there's a couple of pages of information about portioning and oil management to just give you some tips, because we need to get things out to the industry. Public Health England are really looking at this. They're committed to getting calories down by 20% on portions. So it's something that is coming, and we need to be working towards it. Gone are the days of being able to serve massive portions of chips. They will be coming for us. So to mitigate this, we've launched the perfectportion.co.uk. So just check the website out. There's also links where you can get your own products nutritionally tested. So we've taken all the nutritional testing service off Stelios. So all the information's on there, and we've got discounts for members as well. We've negotiated a good price with the lab, and they'll do a discount for members as well. So check out perfectportion.co.uk. Other things we're involved with, people always say it's difficult to recruit staff and retain staff. We found, working with Seafish, there's a new standard for apprenticeship, which is the production chef standard. There's a level 2 and a level 3. That should be rolling out. We've been working with colleges. I think some people are starting on quite soon, and then some of the colleges are keen to offer this apprenticeship as well. So hopefully that gives a recognised qualification for people that come into takeaways, who come working in fish and chip shops. That's exactly what we need. Make it a respectable business job, so that people want to come and work in fish and chip shops, and they get a qualification at the end of it that they can take to other businesses if they want. So part of that is the new T levels as well. And T levels are going to fit 16 to 18-year-olds, a bit like an A level but vocational, so working in a business. Our T levels due to come out in 2022, and the British Takeaway campaign, which the NFFF are a member of, we're invited to put a couple of nominees forward for the advisory panel. Hugh Mantle, who's an NFFF director, was accepted onto this panel. So we're going to have direct input into these T levels, so we can make sure that they do exactly what they want, what our industry wants them to do. So we should get the most out of them, which is a fantastic achievement and a feather in the cap for the NFFF. Other thing that's going on, obviously, packaging's a hot subject. I don't think we're quite there with the right kind of packaging. I know the Food Packaging Association is trying to ban the word biodegradable. A lot of people have moved on to the big ass boxes, the sugarcane boxes. But these boxes are actually bioplastic, and if they end up in landfill or incineration, they're not much different to the polystyrene boxes. But there is a carbon footprint bringing them over from China, so I think we just need to be weighing everything up, and I do think it needs a little bit of time. DEFRA are about to do a consultation. I've spoken to a company that's employed by DEFRA to do a pre-consultation consultation. So I think basically they're trying to find out what questions to ask in the consultation. So we should be involved in that discussion as well. So we'll keep everybody up to date. Obviously all this information will go in the NFFF members area on the website when that's launched. So as you can see, there's lots going on. There's even more than that, but I want to keep this short and off the top of my head. So if anyone's got any questions, I've got to get to work in a minute, so I've got to do my start up for tonight. But you can always get in touch with me on the social media groups. I'm on Industry Discussion Group and Owners and Lovers, or you just ping me a direct message. It's Andrew Crook. Or if you want to email me, it's andrew@nffff.co.uk. You can find me information on my details on in the back of the Fish Fries Review NFFF website. So just give us a shout, get in touch. Thanks a lot.